Alrighty, here we are. It's cleaning slash feeding day here. So I'm just kind of pulling stuff out, cleaning everything. I use the paper towels, and I use these Sterilite tubs. These are, let me see here, 40 something, 41 quart tubs for the adults, and the small ones get like 24 quarts, basically half the size. So yeah, here's the pewter male that bred to that clutch, and he's in the shed, so he looks pretty crappy right now. So I'll just be pulling stuff out, and if anything looks cool that I decide I want to film, I'll show it to you guys. So there's the pewter and shed. This is also good for my feeding day. I usually clean before because I got to keep track of what isn't eating, so I don't buy too many rodents. So I'll keep track. Like I know he's in shed now, so he's not gonna be fed today. Also, the dinker girl that I bred is gonna be in shed. It also looks like I'll be keeping her for another season. I was planning on shipping her back, but because of that cyst or whatever on her jaw, I got to take her to the vet, get meds and all that stuff, make sure she's okay. And the owner of the snake said pretty much just keep it for another season, see if we can breed the Enchi to it, and if we can get it to work. Because the idea was to send her back, and she was going to breed the pastel offspring back to her, but it doesn't look like he's going to be up to breeding size. So she said just to keep it and breed it to the Enchi and try to get it to breed. So another project for the upcoming season. So let's see what else is going on. Alright, well here's the chocolate pin male, and he's not too happy right now. I just cleaned out his tub, and now he's trying to figure out where the hell his hide is. Alright, well he's going to go backwards in there, I guess. So for right now, my plan to breed this guy is going to be to the cinnamon female. Although she's going to lay a really late clutch, so she may be a late breeder for next season. We'll see. But it'd be interesting to see some chocolate cinny pins. Or actually what chocolate and cinnamon get. I haven't seen any. World of Ball Pythons doesn't have it, but it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So we'll see. There it goes. A lot of folks are getting into the chocolate stuff. Brian over at BHB does a lot of chocolate combos, and they usually come out looking pretty good. The super chocolate pin, the camel ball, looks really nice. So hopefully get to produce some cool stuff with this guy. Alrighty. Here's the Enchi male that didn't breed for me this season. Hopefully next season. Really like to get some Enchi combos going. I haven't decided what I'm going to breed them to though. It kind of depends, I guess, on what's going to be ready. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I got the fire female that might be close. The pastel girl is going to be ready. The spider is going to be ready. And of course, he is going to be bred to the dinker. So hopefully they prove something out. Or I prove something out, I guess. And all else fails, maybe we'll just get some really nice looking Enchis out of this guy. So, nice and reduced pattern, a lot of blushing, some yellows all over the place. And yeah, I don't know. See what happens. He didn't breed this time even though he was ready to go. So hopefully this next season he'll be good. Here's my male pastel yellow belly. This guy should be breeding to the pastel female this upcoming season to hopefully get some super pastel yellow bellies and everything in between. You can get pastels, yellow bellies, super pastels, pastel yellow bellies, and super pastel yellow bellies. So if you want a cheap double codominant male to breed to everything you have, pastel yellow belly is a good option for you. This guy was about $250 from BHB when he was a hatchling. And show you how far down prices come in a couple years. About 3 years ago, these guys were selling for $800, and the following year they dropped a lot to about $400, $300. So right now, yeah, they're very inexpensive, and it's a good-looking snake. It's a very yellow colored animal. They hold on to their yellows. They got that yellow belly blushing. And it's just a solid breeder for anything that you would want to combo with. So spiders, gets you bumblebellies, you can get yellow belly pewters when you breed into cinnies. It's just a good breeder snake to have, very inexpensive. So hopefully he breeds this year, and we'll get some good stuff. Here's just an updated look at one of the little dinkers I bought a couple months back. This is from Benin, Africa. Picked it out of a bunch of little hatchling snakes that were shipped over to the reptile shop I go to. So chances are this guy or girl is probably like a wild caught fire. Hopefully it's not a normal, because that would be really annoying. But picked out of the bunch, this thing was way brighter than everything else. So hopefully there's something going on here. And if it is just a fire, then I'll decide what I'm going to do with it when that time comes. But it is eating mice and doing very well. Unlike the other dinker that I picked up that I've been assist feeding pinkies, and he just does not want to start eating on his own yet. So that's kind of the risk you take when you get hatchlings from overseas and stuff. Sometimes they don't want to get on food. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, the snake's looking pretty good.